Hi everyone, welcome back to Lifting the Lamp. And I'm again doing my recitals of the Repentances of Sophia. This is my recital of the 12th Repentance of Sophia. So the 12th Repentance of Sophia corresponds with Psalm number 109. And in the Pistis Sophia, Jesus asks his disciple Andrew to interpret the meaning of the 12th Repentance through the lens of that psalm. So we have to look at what Psalm 109 represents first of all. Psalm 109 is quite a dark psalm. It's basically a curse if you read it. It's a curse calling for God to punish the wicked, and it's quite difficult to read. It's quite a confronting and quite a punitive kind of a psalm. And we have here Andrew interpreting the repentance through the lens of that psalm. Now, I think this is incredibly interesting because if you've seen my previous videos, you'll remember that Andrew has interpreted a repentance before this, and the repentance that Andrew interpreted before this was all about divine mercy and the infinitude of God's mercy towards sinners. So this is like the exact opposite of that. It's nothing but punishment. It's nothing but severity. So it's almost like we're seeing the balance. We're seeing the two pillars of the law of mercy and severity being balanced against one another. And we're being encouraged to see it through Andrew's eyes, because Andrew represents the beginning of the ministry of Christ. And if you look at what that represents, it represents a great mercy, yes, because it represents the path of redemption being laid out, but it also represents judgment, because there is a great catch of fish that is brought in by Andrew and Peter, representing delivered souls. But what about the people that aren't delivered? In the Gospels, we often see this separation of those who are delivered and those who are not, who remain at the mercy of the forces of the world, the lower forces, which end up destroying everything. So there's very much a division there. It's often referred to in the vision of the final judgment, and it's very much a vision of both mercy and justice. We've seen the mercy of God previously in the repentances. Now we see the judgment of God. And in the context of the Pistis Sophia and the story of Sophia, it is Sophia calling for the judgment of the archons who have oppressed her, and for God to cast down those evil angels for the injustice they have perpetrated upon her. So without further ado, here is the 12th Repentance of Sophia. O light, forget not my song of praise. For the self-willed and his lion-faced power opened their mouths against me. They dealt cunningly with me. And they surrounded me, wishing to take away my power, and they hated me because I sang praises to thee. Instead of loving me, they slandered me, but I sang praises. They planned to take away my power because I sang praises to thee, O light, and they hated me because I loved thee. Let the darkness come over the self-willed, and may the archon of the outer darkness remain at his right hand. And when thou dost judge him, take his power away from him, and that which he thought to take away my light from me, do thou take his from him. And may all his powers of his light within him diminish, and may another one take his greatness in the three triple-powered ones. May all the powers of his emanations become without light, and may his matter be without light in it. May his emanations remain in this chaos, and may they not be allowed to go to their place. May their light which is in them diminish, and let them not be allowed to go up to the 13th aeon, their place. May the receiver, the purifier of the lights, purify all the lights which are in the self-willed, and may he take them from them. May the archons of the darkness below rule over his emanations, and let not anyone receive him to himself in his place, and let not anyone hear the power of his emanations in the chaos. May the light which is in his emanations be taken away, and may their name be removed from the 13th aeon. Indeed, rather may his name be taken away from that place forever. And upon the lion-faced power may there be brought the sin of him who emanated it in the presence of the light, and may the iniquity of the matter which brought him, the self-willed, forth not be erased. And may their sin immediately be in the presence of the eternal light, and may they not be allowed to see, and may their name be removed from every place, because they did not spare me, and they oppressed the one whose light and power they took away, and afterwards they put me among them, wishing to take away all my light from me. They love to come down to the chaos. May they be within it, and not be brought forth from this time hence. They did not want the place of righteousness as dwelling place, and they will not be taken to it from this time forth. He put on the darkness like a garment, and it, the darkness, went into him like water, and it went into all his powers like oil. May he wrap himself in the chaos like a garment, and gird himself with the darkness like a leather girdle at all times, while these things happened to those who brought these things upon me on account of the light. And they said, Let us take away all her power. But thou, O light, have compassion upon me, on account of the mystery of thy name, and save me in the beneficence of thy mercy. Because they have taken away my light and my power is shaken within me, and I have not been able to stand upright in their midst. I have become like matter which is fallen. I have been cast on this side and that, like a demon which is in the air. My power has been destroyed, for I possess no mystery, and my matter has faded because of my light. For they took it away. And as for me, they mocked me. They looked at me as they winked about me. Help me according to thy compassion. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos in this series on the Repentances of the Sophia. If you would like a video giving more of the background of the Repentances of Sophia and the Pistis Sophia, I will link a video in the description below which explains that. But again, if you enjoyed this, please show your support by subscribing to my channel, subscribing to me on Odyssey, and liking the video, and leaving any comments you might have down below. Thank you again for listening, and I'll see you next time.